There you are, Belle. And Alex, how you doing? See, what are you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent
Did...
someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Yeah, man. Banquet.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now.
See, great. Luckily... Nice. Good to hear. Yo, I had an interview today before...
with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation.
Oh, I almost forgot. Put my guy back.
About the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important.
Super important.
More Porcelumics can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
What does security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone.
It's fine this Saturday. Your bets are in. Okay.
Although the security investigation...
Wait, I thought he retired again.
Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Yuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet.
Damn. Yo, won't stay down. Yo, do you know what else won't stay down? The Epstein files.
According
to Epstein list.
Rinquay Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask
Yo, that's what they all
the
say.
Time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows
precisely.
Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
But aren't you forgetting someone or something?
The three of us? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, you mean Senior Fufu? Well, we happened to learn yesterday that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Yo, it's like everybody's eating everybody.
So strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
Agreed.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Well, the Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yum Chansin. Let's meet up in front of Yum Chansin then. Impending crashing waves. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Why isn't Signorine Hu must have gone to Yum Chasin? Better go meet them there.
All I can say is all I can do is just drink my tea. And spill it. Well, you sure took your time getting here. Senior Yin Hu is starving. I saw a premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. Yo, I say good. Better yet, why was it in a car? Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like, why do people leave the very expensive stuff in their car? Like, I remember Ed Reed of the Baltimore Ravens leaving like millions in his car, and somebody drove off with it. See, I didn't have lunch today either. You two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we've fallen right for Damien's trap. It's just a meal, no big deal. Exactly, Junior. Overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. All right, enough chit chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yum Cha Sin, esteemed guests of Porcelain. Please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. All right, here we go. You arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. Yo, the food. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like the wifey security inspection is quite the big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and the Porcelain regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. All right, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, Junior. Hey, Juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, Senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portions too. Belle, let's go. Damien is right over there. Maybe if they really like the music, they should put a ring on it.
The mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Yeah, like you had a trap or something.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Don't do it! I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's see now. Let's dig in. Let's see. Teasingly asked Damien, no, intensely asked Damien about the current situation.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the security investigation, I expected you to be a little more on edge.
Your words always cut straight to the point, Master Bell, and I've always admired that. With the Exaltus appearing in Yunquay Peninsula and Porcelumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Yunquay Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production.
What?
Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Yay?
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
How so?
Oh? Why's that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but
Oh
no one
boy.
showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porsalume issues. And
What
this
else is
whole
new?
situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porsalume, and by controlling Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource.
Mm-hmm.
So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Cool.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It's a great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I
Oh
have your
boy.
attention?
Here's where things go sideways.
It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security
Oh my
investigation.
god.
I am Lucro, co-chief executive officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Yo, who let the circus out?
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also co-chief executive officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porsalumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porsalumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
So... Dual CEOs never work. Is it okay? Why am I saying it?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost. destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
Yo, why not take them both out?
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Yo, stay effing calm.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Food. Yo, take a stroll around.
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
But I want food now. Alright, let's get the inside scoop from Panda Man. Hey miss, roll out of Lazure Chercheur here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumex brought in a special guest chef today. They've gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelle and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste, and don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Whoa, you're just straight up ordering. We're getting started. Time to show you what this panda thyron is made of. Alright, if you can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go. Alright? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal.
You've been diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. What are you going to do about it? Well, look, it's fake news. I've got the greatest health, the best health. My hands may be tiny, but believe me, my health is huge and fantastic. Any doctor who says otherwise is part of the enemy's plan, trying to steal my health just like the election. I'm going to keep doing great things, and my health will be tremendous. You'll see.
Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions each of these. Braised goose feet in abalone sauce stuck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastry, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal chamine. Alright, just throw in a couple ounces of that Lingzi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolf berries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This'll be a perfect nourishing meal for him. Damn. Captain Fatass. Such a major incident in Wifey Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No. Everyone knows the risks of producing porcelain in the hollow. And who knows when those exaltus might pop up again. Like in this chapter. Or the VMS chronic inefficiency. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wifey Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltus, preventing an even bigger loss. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lusario's consultant guidance. You flatter me, but isn't really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunching over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of the trip to the Whitefeet Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Whitefeet Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarters, so please excuse our humble hospitalities. With Porcelalumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? Top's guests are at the venue appears relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelalumex accountable. On the contrary, LaCroix and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damien said he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. Ugh. But just think about dealing with those two higher ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Professor Walker, Texas Ranger. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. Direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environmental are too high. Ugh, I'm getting a headache every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the top VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom. It's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star people should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the investigation team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Whitefeet Peninsula anymore, right? After that, I've already made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Wise. Okay, what now?
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
I found that Elmo has been brain rotted and radicalized.
Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Whitefeet Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelalumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Yeah!
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
at your top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry
Whoa.
about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If
You know
I'm
what
not
else is
mistaken,
new?
You're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
Huh?
That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Phrasing. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelalumex welcome banquet had ended, in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelalumex for the inspection team. Oh, this escalated.
The time fields. one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so...
No! What? You need it! Are you?
I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Well, I have some sad news.
Wrong.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
What?
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Yeah, that would make good TV.
Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yo, FBI?
What's that?